What up, YouTube? Ed coming back with a CGC grade and reveal video. It's been several years since I've said that on the channel. I think the last time I did a submission with CGC was back in 2022, if not 2021. So it's been a minute. Overall, sent 9 cards in for grading. All of them were non-sports, primarily from Mobile Suit Gundam, which, if you're not familiar with Mobile Suit Gundam, it's an anime franchise in Japan, probably one of their biggest IP properties. And I've been a fan of it since the early 2000s. I remember watching it back on Adult Swim, on Cartoon Network, and on Toonami. So a big fan of the Universal Century story arc of Mobile Suit Gundam. So you'll be seeing a ton of, the majority of these cards are Gundam related cards. And overall, really pleased with the submission. It was a very quick turnaround. The research department did a very good job accurately describing these cards on the slab. And I'll probably be submitting more cards, especially non-sports cards, to CGC in the future. But let's get into the first batch. These are all 1979 Japanese Menko cards. So the first one here came back a 7.5, and this is Char Aznavour and his Zaku 2. So nice Japanese Menko. These are blank backs, but a 7.5 is a very good grade for this. Very happy with that. Then we have Amuro Ray and the RX-78 to Gundam. And that got the 8.5. Again, blank backs. But these are from 1979. That's when the original series came out. So I guess in a sense these could be considered, well, they're not cards, but maybe they could be considered rookie years. This is the MS-09 Dom, and the black tri-stars are featured there at the bottom. This came back at 8. And then this one, I couldn't believe it got the grade it got. This was the original reason why I sent off this submission. I wanted to get this particular card graded because I saw this particular Menko on eBay and it was like $78. I think it was in a 7, and I was just like, I'm just going to buy it raw and send it in to get it graded. And here it came back a 9. But it is the Zaku 2, which is a very iconic suit. Iconic mobile suit from the original series. The Principality of Zeon's made mobile suit that goes up against the Gundam. But this is the Mint 9. Just mind blown that got a 9. I bought these Menkos this year off a seller in Japan and got a lot of them. It was in a previous mail day video, but I couldn't believe that got a 9. So right there off the bat, just thrilled about that, to add that into the collection. Then here's a card that I sent to PSA all the way back in 2017, and they would not grade it because they could not identify it, even though I included all said information. So it's been sitting in the old rejected PSA card saver that I've had since 2017 in my non-sports Gundam card box. Pulled it out, figured, hey, let's send it to CGC since they know about Gundam and they do grade Gundam cards. And this came back a Gem Mint 10. This is the Anavel Gato. This is from the Gundam MS War. This is a promotional card that came with the action figure back in 2001. So this card was inserted with the toy. But just an awesome card there. Beautiful shine, beautiful foil. Character from Stardust Memories. There's the back of the card. Again, another card I was blown away that got the grade that it got it, but just super thrilled. And then the next one here is a card that I actually bought at Otakon, which is a Japanese anime convention in Washington, D.C. I bought this back in, I want to say, 2007, 2008. But this is from 1999. This is from the Japanese Bandai Card-Ass Masters. Apparently this is a first edition, but it came back a 9. And this is of Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket. You have Bernie, Al, Christina McKenzie, and the Cyclops team there in the background. Gundam 0080 is my all-time favorite Gundam series. Takes place during Christmas, so I watch it every year during Christmas time. So really happy about that. And then next, these are other non-sports cards. No more Gundam cards, but this is from 2001 Topps Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. We got a mint 9 of Gandalf the Grey, the Wizard. So Gandalf mint 9. Big Smooth gave me that card, I think like a couple years ago. Shout out Big Smooth. Big Smooth also gave me this card. This is from 1997 Ultra Figures of Rock. This is a sticker card, national and international, of the lead singer of the Ramones, Joey Ramone. So it came back a 6.5, which is actually a pretty damn good grade for these cards. These cards were produced in Argentina. They're very, very, very thin. They're paper thin cards. And they have a ton of condition issues. So 6.5 is actually very solid for this. So add that to my music collection PC. And to finish it off, this is from 1999 Panini Smash Hits. This is the sticker of Oasis. So this came back at 7.5. Again, another solid grade for these. A lot of these cards have condition issues. This one's a little bit off center, which I know, but you see a lot of issues with the backs of these. There's usually staining on the back, or the sticker starts to peel. So very, very difficult to get a high grade on any of these. And to get a 7.5, I was happy about that. So some might say that was a damn good submission, and I would agree. Have a great one. Thanks for watching. Peace.